Good evening, Nifties. Welcome to Knittering Nicole. I am Nicole, and we are a crafting community. So grab your work in progress, also known as a whip, and let's get started on our 10-minute crafting break. Tonight I am drinking, because it's actually pretty late here, drinking some hot water. And I am working. I'm actually finishing the 60 star blanket. Tonight is my last night. I had a plan, and it's good because I'm giving it tomorrow, so I usually like to wash it, but I definitely want to have it for tomorrow. And then if I'm giving it to my friend, and if she wants me to wash it, I'll take home, wash it, and then re-gift it to her like a different day. But I want to give it to her tomorrow. At any rate, we are. So I told you I wanted to do. Let me see if you can see. So here is the center, and then we did. Let me stretch it out a little bit. The center, the red, orange, yellow, green, and they're kind of like, not exactly, but a representation. Blue, purple, and then the red. Here, I can move this. The red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay, and then I don't know why, but I always wanted to put. Okay, I do know why. I hate when I say that about myself, because I do know why. But I always wanted to put this white on the edge like a cloud. So right now that's what I'm working on. I could have stopped, and you saw it actually looks really pretty stopped, but I feel like the white, and this is the front side here, I feel like like if I flip this, right here is the back side. So if I flip it, you can just see how pretty it just gives a little detail. And to me, it's kind of like an outline. And in my mind, it was an outline of a cloud. You know how like there's always like a fluffy cloud and then a rainbow? Well, yes, that's the image I have. Of course, the rainbow is a circle, right? But when I was a girl, I used to draw it with a fluffy cloud and then the rainbow coming over. So that's what this is, that's where I'm at with this. And this is a baby blanket, so it's not very small, but it's pretty small. And I'm hoping that she will use it in the car seat, because when you have a car seat, you have to take the baby out of the car seat, and not take the baby out. Something is wrong. Oh, I didn't get two. That's why. God, I'm glad I realized it. You have to take the baby out of all of the blankets and then put them in the car seat, or else it's not safe. But then sometimes the blankets that you have the baby in before the car seat, they're kind of wrapped up around the baby. But then when you get in, you put them in the car seat, you can't use those same, or you could, because, but they're a little bit big. So it's good to have something that's, a little bit smaller, so that you can just tuck it in the sides and then have them covered. But not their head. But I guess you could. But here in our area, they cover them with a different blanket. They cover the whole car seat with a different kind of blanket. So I took a poll, and the thing is that I don't have a lot of time at this point, because in fact it's super late at night and I'm still trying to finish it, and I'm probably not going to finish. But I'm not giving the gift until 2 o'clock tomorrow, so I'm hoping that I can use my lunch break and just try to finish it up. This back stitch is giving me, okay, so this is a reverse single crochet, And then normal crochet, you go in and then you pull through and then you pull out. But then this is reversed. I wonder if it would be better if I did it with my left hand. Maybe that's why I'm having so many problems. Okay, but I don't have a lot of control with my left hand. Okay, I think it's not gonna make the twist if I do it with my left hand. At any rate, look how cute it is on the top. And you can see it's not flat. Like there are single crochet and then here's, wait, yeah, this is the front. Sorry, here's the front and here's the back. And then it doesn't have the little, so if you look at these, they have the V. Let's see if we can kind of, yeah. So these, they have the V and that's how you count them. Like 1, 2, 3. But then these have a twist on the top. See if it focuses up, yeah. But this yarn, which I typically love, the Coboo, it's kind of been splitting a lot. And I'm sure it's because I'm going the opposite way. And I'm having it use, work in ways it's not normally supposed to be used. But the problem is that if you split it, you'll get like one piece. You can see right here, this one piece. See if it focuses in. Oh, there you go. You can see this one piece right here that's sticking out. And then the problem with that is that it'll be in your end project. There'll be one piece just randomly sticking out. And you might want to cut it, but if you cut it, of course, it ruins the integrity of your whole project. So it's better just to take it out and do it again. But even though it's only one stitch at a time that I have to take out and do again, it's been a lot. And I really want to finish by tomorrow. I'd love to finish tonight, but I don't think I'm going to make it. It's definitely past my bedtime. We have a new follower. Her name is Melissa. She was so sweet. She left a really nice message. I appreciate that. She's not a follower. I don't like that term follower because I'm not, leading anything. So I don't like follower, but we have a new Nifty. Yeah. Nifties. I wonder if anyone has a better suggestion for how to do the reverse single crochet. Look how cute it looks. Oh, with the little border. I just feel like it looks like a little outline. It makes me so happy. Okay, but no one. I asked 3 people, and no one. Well, one of my friends, she said, "Oh, it's okay. It looks fine, just like it is." And it does. I think it does look fine, just like it is. But I think the reason she said it is because she knew that I was running out of time, and she knew that I'm slow-ish, and she knew that, she knew I would kind of stress out. But and it does look cute with just the purple. Here, let me see. I'll show you. Let me see if I can show you the front. So here's the front with just the purple, and that does look good too. But I think it looks cuter with the white. And then I messaged our Nifty Nettie, and she said the white will look funny because you don't have any other white in the whole project. and I get that. But by the time she messaged me, I had already started. Because you know what? I was like, I'm just going to do a few. I'll just do one side and look. And I happen to love it. And then I actually messaged Betty McKnit. She was so sweet. Oh, she said I should do the yellow again. And I think because the yellow is the brightest, so she wanted one more row of yellow and then the brick color. The yellow and the brick color. And she said no white. And then she said that she actually has another pattern called the Supernova, I think. And she said that I should use the edging from that one. And if I had time to do the red, the yellow, the brick, and then also the fancy edging that she suggested on the Supernova, I would have done that because I know she's right. However, here we are. Like 2 hours past my bedtime. Trying to, finish up. Nothing motivates me like an upcoming deadline. So in the instructions for the 60 star blanket, number one, I think Betty mentions that you should end on a different row that I ended on. Probably a single crochet row. But because I had a colorway that I wanted, I just went with what I had. But she did say to do the single crochet. Okay, it's so frustrating. Deep breath. Reverse single crochet all the way around. So I'm doing that. But she said to do every 4 or 5 stitches to skip one. And then that makes it so it doesn't roll or kind of frill up. And she's right. Mine's doing okay though, but because I sized down my hook when I don't know if you remember, I was doing the orange hook, which is 5.0 millimeters, and this is 4.5. Can you see it? Let me see. Yeah, the 4.5. Okay, the other thing that I did that she didn't say, and I don't know if you should, but I'm doing 3 in the corner. But it's been a little bit difficult. Oh my gosh. I'm going to start again. Okay. Tighten that up. Here we go. Because the one thing you know about me, Nifties, is I do not give up. Even though things look bleak, I'm still going. 2. I want to bring it more over here. 3. I think that one was too loose. Yep. See how now it's too loose and it's bulky? One more good one. Which one did I like this? Look how this one sticks up. Okay. Here's the sneaky culprit. Let's stretch it out. Tighten it up. 1, 2, And also, like, once you get a little distance from it, you can kind of like, they kind of, I don't know, stretch out a little bit or change. Like, it looks okay. See, like it definitely leans a little bit that side, but it still looks okay. Okay, Nifties, I know I've been chit-chatting long enough with you tonight, and I am so grateful that you could be with us tonight, and just be with me in the. It's like when you pull an all-nighter, how it feels better to have a friend. So thank you so much, Nifties, for being here with your moral support, and then head to our threads, right? Because on our threads, you're gonna see the final project. You're going to see the whole 60-star blanket. And you might want to check out our Instagram reels, because I'm definitely going to have a reel about, with the different rows of the 60-star blanket. So please like, share, follow, of course. And then if you have time, let me know what you're thinking about. I was going to say thanks to Betty. Thank you, Betty, for your beautiful idea. And she calls it the supernova blanket. Yeah. And let me tell you, I'm just so, I know I've said this many times, but I'm so impressed with Betty's pattern and her little videos and like tutorial videos. Of course, I'm making videos, but this is not a tutorial, right? Not teaching you how to do anything. I'm just doing it. And just, sharing my thoughts as I go. But she has like real tutorials that teach you step by step. And I know Nifty Nettie was making a 60-star blanket. She might be done. She might be done, but she hasn't told me because she knows I'm not done. But she is making a much bigger one because hers is for an adult. So, but she still might be done. At any rate, she said that she used the videos and they were good. So that's 2 of the Nifties that enjoy the videos. So I hope that you will enjoy them as well. And we will see you tomorrow. Good night.